unforeseen development has shook the Bitcoin industry. Finally, the long-awaited SEC settlement involving Ripple has been released, and the implications are significant. With the official signing of the final order by Judge Torres, Ripple has decisively won one of the most well-known court cases in cryptocurrency history. Ripple's fine has been significantly reduced by this settlement to $50 million, large cents, a negligible portion of the initial sum that regulators had suggested. More significantly, this decision reaffirms that XRP is not a security, which has a significant impact on both XRP and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. The ambiguity around XRP's legal status has prevented it from reaching its full potential for years. But with this resolution, all obstacles are starting to disappear. This decision makes it possible for XRP to be relisted on all of the world's main exchanges. Prominent websites like Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken have already leaked internal documents indicating that XRP trading will soon restart. This is important because after the SEC's original lawsuit, XRP was delisted from numerous major exchanges. Massive liquidity will return to the market as XRP returns to these platforms, which will create the perfect environment for a sharp price increase. As traders get ready for what many are referring to as the largest short squeeze in cryptocurrency history, the market is being affected just by the expectation. A glance at the numbers is necessary to fully comprehend the impact. After the settlement, is anticipated that XRP's market value will surpass Bitcoin's record, breaking market capitalization of about $1.3 trillion 0 cents. After this settlement, there will be about 50 billion XRP tokens in circulation. Thus, basic math indicates that the price of each XRP might be around $2,500 0 cents. This number may appear outrageous, yet it has sound foundations. Institutions will swarm to adopt XRP for practical use cases due to its function as a bridge currency in international transfers and the recently clarified regulations, which will increase demand and value. Price speculation is only one aspect of this settlement's significance. With its RippleNet network, Ripple has long established itself as a major force in the future of international banking by providing quicker and less expensive cross-border payment options. Ripple may now aggressively grow collaborations with banks and financial institutions worldwide since this legal cloud has now been cleared. Many of these organizations may now comfortably include XRP into their operations, whereas in the past they were hesitant because of regulatory concerns. This will further consolidate XRP's position as a significant digital asset by increasing transaction volume and genuine economic utility. This triumph has been anxiously anticipated by the XRP community, also known as the XRP, and to be honest, you can feel their excitement. Since #XRP dub wins are trending worldwide, social media channels are awash with jubilation. According to Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, justice has been done for Ripple and the XRP community as a whole with this decision. This victory validates Ripple's technology and vision in addition to being a legal victory. It gives the community the ability to support XRP's goals and effectively advances the idea that XRP is a vital component of the developing digital economy. In order to take advantage of this new reality, institutional investors are already making their intentions known. Now that the legal concerns are, well, relatively low, corporate treasuries, hedge funds, and other financial institutions are secretly hoarding XRP in anticipation of the enormous upside potential. Together with the settlement's supply restrictions, this increased institutional interest creates demand and credibility, which pave the way for a sharp price increase. In cryptocurrency markets, periods of sustained expansion frequently begin with the transition from retail speculation to institutional acceptance. This settlement represents a significant turning point for individual traders and investors. There will be more volatility when XRP trading on major exchanges reopens, but there will also be chances for significant gains. This could be the ideal starting point for those who have been cautious because of the SEC litigation. As XRP's liquidity increases, market observers anticipate a spike in volume and price momentum. However, since these kinds of occurrences frequently result in large price swings, it's crucial to approach them cautiously and with a well-defined plan. Additionally, authorities in the larger crypto business receive a powerful message from the court victory. It establishes a standard for the classification of digital assets under US law, which could reduce legal ambiguity for other cryptocurrencies. This clarity has the potential to significantly speed up the adoption of digital assets and blockchain technology across a wide range of industries, spurring innovation and creating new financial opportunities on a global scale. The victory of Ripple is not merely a private triumph. It's a significant step that might change how cryptocurrency is regulated globally. In the future, the combination of XRP's relisting, rising institutional interest, and more real-world use cases will likely lead to price growth. Ripple's in a unique position to satisfy the growing demand for quick cross-border payments. RippleNet and XRP will probably be used more by banks and payment providers looking to cut costs and boost efficiency. The intrinsic worth of XRPs increases with transaction volume, which supports rising prices even more. Technically speaking, dealers and analysts will be closely monitoring the impending relisting. Pent-up demand and short covering have historically caused significant price increases following relistings, following legal obstacles. Large holders and whales have been building up XRP in anticipation, demonstrating their faith in the asset's future. New market dynamics will probably be established by the trading activity that follows the settlement, so traders should brace themselves for big fluctuations and opportunities. After the settlement, Ripple's technology and strategic alliances will be more clearly defined, going beyond pricing and trade. Numerous financial institutions around the world have already partnered with Ripple. Ripple may now innovate more and implement its solutions more quickly as it is no longer constrained by the law. This might involve wider acceptance in corporate treasury management, increased use and remittances, and closer interaction with digital currencies issued by central banks. These developments will increase XRP's usefulness and appeal to institutional and retail users alike. The importance of community participation will remain crucial. Throughout the dispute, Ripple has benefited greatly from the fervor and activism of the XRP army. This active community will support adoption, raise awareness, and shape market sentiment going ahead. XRP will remain in the public eye and draw in new users and investors through grassroots initiatives, educational materials, and social media campaigns. It's also critical to keep an eye on how other significant cryptocurrency players react to Ripple's. Financial institutions, regulators, and rivals will modify their tactics correspondingly. The competitive landscape may shift as a result of Ripple's court triumph, which would inspire other initiatives under regulatory scrutiny to mount comparable legal defenses. Furthermore, as Ripple's ecosystem becomes more robust, alliances and cooperative efforts may be formed. Now is a crucial moment for anyone new to XRP or cryptocurrency investing to familiarize themselves with the basics. Making wise decisions will require an understanding of Ripple's technology, market dynamics, and regulatory framework. You can remain on top of developments by keeping up with credible news sources, official Ripple messaging, and community conversations. In summary, XRP and the cryptocurrency market as a whole are seeing a radical change as a result of the SEC settlement leak. XRP is set for a significant comeback thanks to its clear legal status, upcoming relistings, robust institutional interest, and growing practical applications. The real-world economic use cases and strong market fundamentals back XRP's ability to hit $2,500, 0 cents per coin. Investors now have a rare chance to get in before what might turn out to be one of the biggest cryptocurrency bull runs ever. It will be crucial to continue keeping an eye on market circumstances and following the developing story as we proceed. The triumph of Ripple marks a sea change for digital assets in general, not just for investors of XRP. This is the start of a new era of invention, growth, and adoption. XRP appears to have a bright future, and those who recognize its potential stand to gain greatly. Disclaimer, this movie is solely meant to be informative and instructional. It isn't financial guidance. Before making any investing decisions, please conduct your own research and speak with a financial advisor.